insight on the program. We move over to South America for our next story, where hundreds of supporters of former Argentine President Cristina Fernández de Kirchner gathered in Buenos Aires' Ledesma Park on Friday, June the 20th, as the left-wing leader addressed them via audio message. Kirchner is currently serving a 6-year sentence of house arrest for graft, has been communicating with her followers from her apartment after the Supreme Court upheld her conviction for a fraud scheme tied to public projects. Despite the sentence, Kirchner, due to her age, was allowed to serve at home. Her influence over the left-leaning Peronist movement remains strong even after their loss to Libertarian President Javier Milei in 2023. Kirchner continues to claim that the charges against her are politically motivated. We move on once again. A Tunisian court has sentenced former President Monkef Marzouki to 22 years in prison in absentia, accusing him of undermining state security. Marcoussi, a vocal critic of the current president, Kais Saied, who has said to rule by decree since 2021, is currently living in exile in Paris. This marks the third conviction against Marzouki, with previous sentences totaling 12 years. Marzouki dismissed the rulings as invalid and vowed democracy would return to Tunisia. Meanwhile, another court handed a 15-year sentence to Sabi Atig, a senior official in the main opposition party, and on money laundering charges. This follows recent harsh prison terms for multiple opposition leaders, including Abir Mosi and Houchi, amid growing fears of an escalating crackdown on critics in Tunisia. We stay in the region once again. Morocco experienced its hottest year on record in 2024, according to the country's meteorological agency, which confirmed the trend of rising global temperatures. In its annual report, the agency reported a temperature anomaly of plus 149 degrees Celsius or 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit compared to the 1991 to 2020 average. Officials said every month in 2024, except for June and September, was hotter than the historical average for that period. Several cities set new daily heat records, including Marrakesh, which hit 47.6 degrees Celsius, and Beni Mellal, which recorded 47.7 degrees in July. Now we move back to Southeast Asia. SUGA member of K-pop band BTS is officially set to complete his military service today, marking a full return of the Korean supergroup. BTS has been on a hiatus since 2022 as all 7 members completed their mandatory service in South Korea. SUGA, who served as a social service agent, effectively finished his duty this week after using his remaining leave. In a message to fans on Weverse, SUGA said he missed them and thanked the BTS army for waiting. He also apologized again for last year's drink driving incident. With all members now back, BTS is expected to make a massive return. Analysts predict HYBE's profits could jump 71% next year, thanks to their touring. BTS has long been a symbol of South Korea's global cultural power, even visiting the White House in 2022 and donating to social causes like Black Lives Matter. Band leader RM recently appeared at Art Basel in Switzerland, while V was seen at a recital in Seoul with filmmaker Park Chan-wook. The world now awaits BTS's next chapter, expected to be their biggest yet. We stay in the region. North Korea is dealing with heavy rainfall across multiple regions, including the capital, Pyongyang. State media reported widespread downpours, triggering weather alerts. Authorities issued warnings for central and northern provinces, including South and North Pyongyang, and South Hamgyong, Pyongyang alone recorded 140 millimeters of rain in just over 24 hours. Video from state media showed rain-soaked roads and residents navigating the streets with umbrellas. However, Reuters notes these clips could not be independently verified. So far, no reports of casualties or significant damage have been confirmed, but authorities continue to monitor the situation as weather conditions evolve.